Matt Kloskowski.
Now we're going to look at some cloning options here, cloning tips I should say. So we're going to grab the clone stamp tool here and I'm going to zoom into a portion of this photo. And let's say we want to do some cloning around this area here. Well, I want to draw your attention to two very important options up here that can either help or hurt you. And it just depends on which one that you're using here. So I always do my cloning on a blank layer. So I create a new blank layer and I choose sample all layers because that lets me do the work on the blank layer. And the way the clone stamp tool works is you hold down your Alt key on the PC, Option on the Mac, and you click somewhere. And you sample that area. And then you start painting. And you see that little crosshair? See how it's following? Okay? And then I would do some painting. I'd let up. And then I'd paint again. And watch that crosshair. Watch where it starts. Okay? Even if I come over here, watch how it follows my cursor along. Wherever I go. I'll come over here. It kind of stays relatively, it stays in the same place to my cursor. That's the aligned option. Now if I turn that off and I go and I sample over here and I start painting and I will pick up my mouse or I'll click and I'll release and then I'll come over here and I'll start painting. Watch where that crosshair appears. See, it stays in the same place. It's not following. If I click over here, it stays in the same place. That's with aligned off. All right, so it's important there to remember that there's two options. There's aligned on and off, and it's just which one do you want to use? Do you want your cursor to follow you relative to your crosshair to follow you relative to your cursor, or do you want it to stay put, and do you always want to clone from the same source regardless of where you paint inside the image? It's up to you to decide, but at least you know now you've got that aligned option that you can turn on and off. Also, do me a favor and check out if you have relatives that are into Photoshop Elements or you yourself. I know a lot of Elements users watch this podcast. Check out my Elements 5 Restoration and Retouching book. It's basically a book that's geared toward making people look better. Whether it's old photos that you're restoring or whether it's new photos that you want to retouch and make people look their very best. And that's really the whole premise of the book, is to make people look better. It's been doing great. I've gotten a lot of great feedback on it. So go check it out on Amazon or wherever you buy your fine books. And buy this one. Buy more than one. Buy several for all of your friends and I'll be a happy person. No, just kidding. You could just buy one and I'll be happy as well. Thanks.